James Hinchcliffe. Guys, what a track, what a place to get back to racing ways.
And what a perfect day to go fast. The conditions simply ideal for today's IndyCar race. But so many drivers have been pushing at and beyond the limit so far this weekend, stretching the very bounds of Barber Motorsports Park, and in this case going too far. Pato O'Ward, big moment in the final corner, heavy impact into the barriers. That would end the practice session for him, and it didn't stop Marcus Ericsson almost going upside down.
Yeah, big near miss for Marcus Ericsson, but still a ton of damage to that number 28 machine from Andretti Global. But again, in qualifying, it continued. Dixon finding the grass. So many drivers pushing the limits and pushing beyond the limits in the pursuit of Alex Palou.
And why are they pushing? Because the surgeon, as I call him, has sharpened his scalpel. Mr. Perfect in this 2025 season has raised the game even more. Specifically, single lap pace. He has brought a ferocity to his performances over one lap. He showed it yesterday in qualifying. That's why everybody's trying so hard to match him.
And critically, the drivers closest to him in the Drivers' Championship having very difficult qualifying sessions, starting way down and out of position on the grid today. And talking of the grid, down there in pit lane is our Jack Harvey.
Thank you, guys. Also, happy Star Wars Day to everybody who celebrates. Pato, you were very quick in practice this morning. How are you feeling for the race?
I'm feeling good, man. I think we're going to move up today. I love driving around here. It's going to be a physical race, just like it always is. And I think we're in a very good starting spot to have multiple options and get creative on strategy. So we'll see what we can make happen in the start, and then settle into what looks like to be a good race for us, hopefully.
Best of luck today, buddy. We're going to shimmy on down the grid again. One thing I'm trying to remember, the last time I saw so many teammates starting together. Got Pato O'Ward starting 8th, Christian Lundgaard started 7th, Nolan Siegel is just put his helmet on. He's getting ready to go. Nolan, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good, DJ. Thanks.
Ah, DJ. We're not going to tell you where that nickname came from. One last question. What color lightsaber would you have?
Orange, I guess. Papaya.
Non-team color.
Green.
Green?
Green.
Love it. Love it. Good luck today, buddy. Renus VK, my old team. How we doing, guys? Renus VK, P5. Man, what a weekend you guys are having so far. You seem to be really bonded and gelling with the team. Give us your experience and your feelings.
Yeah, so far really happy, of course. Feeling really good, and I think the team and I, we all listen very well to each other. So I've been really good around this track, and this team, gives me everything I need to be good around here. So expecting the same thing for the race. Strategy is going to be important. I think we're on the right one, and I'm just excited to be out there and then show what we can do.
Could you tell us when you think you might stop on the first stint?
Within lap 20 and 28, I think. It kind of depends on the yellow, too.
All right, thanks, buddy. I'm told Miss America is on the grid. Oh, she is a long way up there. Sparkle's sticking with me. Let's do it. Like I'm running at light speed for all my other Star Wars fans out there. Scotty Mack starting P2 on reds. Alex Palou also on reds. There's only 3 people in the top 10 starting on the reds. And I found Miss America.
Hello.
Welcome to Barber Motorsports Park. How are you today?
I'm doing great, thank you. Happy to be here.
Is there anybody today that you're cheering for in particular?
Honestly, I don't know, but I heard that there's a race car here that's won the past 2 years in a row.
Scott McLaughlin.
So I'm going to go with them.
Okay, I'm sure he loves that endorsement.
Oh, yeah.
Will.
Thank you very much, Jack. Right, it's been a couple of weeks since last we were racing. We won't keep you hanging on much longer. We roll a break. We'll be back with action shortly here on Fox. A glorious day here at Barber Motorsports Park. Perfect conditions for racing. Qualifying was an absolute thriller yesterday, as you will have heard at the top of the show. Alex Palou starts from pole. But let's see where everybody else starts today's race as we take a look at the Children's of Alabama Indy Grand Prix starting grid.
Devlin DeFrancesco, Toronto, Ontario.
I'm Scott Dixon, driver of the number 9 PNC Bank Honda from Auckland, New Zealand.
I'm Jacob Abel from Louisville, Kentucky.
Robert Schwartzman, born in Israel, Tel Aviv.
Marcus Ericsson, Kumla, Sweden.
Stingray Rob, Payette, Idaho.
Graham Rahal, Columbus, Ohio.
I'm David Malukas, grown up in Chicago, Illinois.
Connor Daly from Noblesville, Indiana.
I'm Kyle Kirkwood from Jupiter, Florida.
Christian Rasmussen, I'm from Copenhagen, Denmark.
I'm Callum Milo, I'm from Cambridge in the UK.
Alexander Rossi, Nevada City, California.
Felix Rosenquist, Värnamo, Sweden.
Santino Ferrucci, Woodbury, Connecticut.
Louis Foster, Odium, England.
Marcus Armstrong, Christchurch, New Zealand.
Hi, I'm Kevin Simpson from the Cayman Islands.
Joseph Newgarden, Nashville, Tennessee.
Pato Award, Monterrey, Mexico.
I'm Christian Lundgaard from Vejle, Denmark.
Nolan Siegel, Palo Alto, California.
Rinus VK, Hoofddorp, the Netherlands.
Will Power, Toowoomba, Queensland, Australia.
I'm Colton Herta from Valencia, California.
Scott McLaughlin, Christchurch, New Zealand.
Hello, I'm Alex Palou. I'm from Barcelona, Spain.
Colton Herta has started in the top 2 rows at every race so far this season. Scott McLaughlin going for a 3rd win in a row at this track. Alex Palou hoping for a 3rd win this season. A number of those drivers you just saw out of place. Scott Dixon, 26th. Ericsson was fastest in practice 1. He's down in 23rd. Carl Kirkwood, 2nd in the Drivers' Championship, starts 18th with a huge amount of work to do here around this incredible roller coaster of a circuit. It really is such a challenge, and it will challenge every one of the 27 drivers of the NTT IndyCar Series around these 90 laps, as now we go down trackside for the command.
Here to give the command for today's race, please welcome 2025 Miss America, Abby Stockers.
Drivers, start your engines!
And as engines are fired up, we're getting ready to roll here in Alabama. We'll be back. Barber Motorsports Park is an 880-acre racing facility here in Birmingham, Alabama. It is a beautiful racing circuit that also plays host to one of the most incredible museums you will ever visit. A stunning array of sculptures around this park and a place where Penske come to play. 8 wins in 14 races, including 7 for their current lineup. Townsend, Hinch, talk us around this track.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you wanted to simulate an F-16 airshow ride without leaving the planet, you would do it on a lap here at Barber Motorsports Park in an IndyCar. This place, super fast, demanding, and high G-loads, James. There is no other lap in the country like one around Barber.
No, it really is a roller coaster in an IndyCar, and this is coming up to one of my favorite sections in all of racing. You come down the blind hill in 8 through 9. It's almost like the corkscrew at Laguna Seca, and then this blast down the back straight through this flat-out chicane. You're going to be reaching a top speed of 173 miles an hour, but here's why it's so impressive. The minimum speed in 12 is $164.
And you can't see where the track is when you fire it in there to turn 12. It finishes with a triple right apex corner and then a left-hander to finish off the lap.
And it's a great lap here. The Honda track map, that is your 17 turns at Barber Motorsports Park.
Just moments away then from the start of this race. Let's roll down to pit lane and Georgia Hennery.
Thanks, guys. Colton Herta is going to roll off third today. His best qualifying effort here at Barber Motorsports Park. This season, the 26 has yet to qualify outside the top 2 rows, but has not been able to put together a podium finish. Today, Colton wants to capitalize on that starting position, as well as their plan for the pit cycle. That plan starts with Firestone hard tires and a lengthier stint off the top. Kevin.
Arenas VK is starting 5th. Best qualifying effort he's had, and Dale Coyne Racing has had in a couple of years. And what's different, he is the highest starter that has 2 sets of these brand new soft sidewalls. This might be a good day for VK, Jack.
Another driver out of place today, Scott Dixon. Albeit he hasn't won here before, he has had 9 podiums, and in 14 races, he's only finished outside the top 10 one time. He's the guy that I'm watching today, no doubt about it.
Thank you, guys. Honda is the official pace car of Barber Motorsports Park, and the 2025 Honda Civic Type R leads the field around here, just moments away from the start. Guys, expectation mounting.
Huge expectations. The question is, what kind of jump does Alex Palou get on the start? Because if it's dead heat going to turn 1, I promise you McLaughlin and I think Herta going to be very brave.
And can we get through this first lap clean? We're on 249 consecutive green flag laps without a caution. Does it change here?
This is more than a race. This is a reckoning. They line up 2 by 2, coming through the final corners to get things started here at Barber Motorsports Park. We roll to green, and in Alabama, we are racing. A great start from the pole sitter, Alex Palou, with the immediate advantage coming down into turn 1. McLaughlin has a look, but thinks better of it.
Not much of a break zone in turn 1. They're going to be 2 and 3 wide through turn 3 of many different lanes. And on the outside, that's one of the Meyer-Shank machines getting around Joseph Newgarden. Everybody playing nice, but what happens when we've got to hit the brakes for the first time in 5?
3 McLaren teammates starting nose to tail. They fan out with Pato O'Ward trying to catch up to the 2 of Nolan Siegel and Christian Lundgaard. The 3 orange cars, papaya cars going forward.
Lundgaard and Siegel almost making contact. Siegel will have the inside line and has the advantage coming down the hill through the quick chicane. I think there was some contact at the back just at the start there. One of the Premers looking very squirrely through those corners, but it's Alex Palou who has the immediate advantage over Scott McLaughlin. Colton Herta, Will Power, no change on the top 2 rows as everybody wiggles around through the fast sweepers.
So far, so clean, which is kind of the theme of IndyCar Racing 2025. Everybody in lockstep. You see Scott Dixon there at the back, but up front, it's already plain sailing for Palou, and a little bit of back and forth there. That's Louis Foster trying to mix it up.
Alex Rossi doing a great job.
Big move from Jacob Abel.
Rossi pressing forward up front. Palou under pressure from McLaughlin.
And this is what Scott McLaughlin needs to do. The only 2 drivers in the top half of that top 10 who started on the softer rubber. Look at McLaughlin looking one way, looking the other, keeping the race leader under pressure. And that is what you love to see.
Already using the push to pass. It's about 50 to 60 extra horsepower. You've got 200 seconds to use it. McLaughlin all over the button right now, trying to get around Palou. Palou definitely using it in defense as well. You want to try to strike early if you can, Will.
And I'm just going to say, striking early, Alexander Rossi is already up 5 positions. He's the biggest mover, and he is right with the lead group. The number 20, that light blue and yellow Java House car, is going forward with aggression.
Pull back to Colton Herder, looking there at Will Power. Rinus VeeKay in the 3 McLarens line astern, half a second. The gap at the front of the field between Palou and McLaughlin as we get a look at them. And this so important for Scott McLaughlin, for the entire Penske enterprise, as the McLarens are going wheel to wheel. And Lundgaard wants to take advantage over his teammate, gets the move done into turn 1. And Siegel drops 1 place.
But I like the elbows out driving there from Siegel. He's not making it easy on his teammates. He's proven that he wants to step up, stand up in that seat, and prove that he belongs in that position. Keep it right on the back of Lundgaard now. O'Ward chasing him down as there goes Rasmussen on the inside of Newgarden. That's the softs to the hards. You see the red sidewall. Oh, look, and trying to come back on the outside. That red sidewall Firestone, that's the softer rubber. The black sidewall tire, that's the harder compound. A little bit slower, but should last a bit longer. There is Alex Rossi, like you mentioned, on a charge right now.
Got another position. Yeah, got another position on a Meyer Shankar. Rossi making those soft compounds work really well right now. Let's take this close call for Joseph Newgarden just a few corners ago. On board here with Rasmussen. Goes to the inside, locks the rear axle just a little bit. Newgarden over-unders and has the advantage and leaves Rasmussen with no room at the exit.
Look, it's hard racing. That's what you kind of expect here at Barber. We've seen a lot of this coming off of turn 5. Drivers just opening their hands up and not giving the guy on the outside a lot of room. Not the last time we'll see that today.
Alexander Rossi is the man on the move, currently sitting in 9th. Pato O'Ward ahead of him on the harder tire, squirreling around, trying to get the power down, trying to get the move done on his teammate. Lost a little bit of ground in the process, and look at Rossi. He is so hungry for this. He's got pace in hand.
And tires to help with that pace, and Pato O'Ward playing defense right now, just trying to hang on as Rossi continues his march forward. There they are, Rossi all over the back of O'Ward. That is going to be for 8th place if he can get by Pato.
The body language of that car and of that driver, he does not want to hang around. He's made up so many places already in these opening laps. As we look back from Pato O'Ward towards Alexander Rossi, who's up and on the inside and trying to nudge his nose ahead of the McLaren.
Trying to pull the Newgarden move there, and again, Rossi on those soft tires, Pato O'Ward on the harder tires, and Rossi's got to be a little bit careful though. He's burned a lot more push to pass than a lot of guys around him. You see it up there on the graphic, 171 seconds left. So he's used about 29 seconds of his allotted 200, only the second highest usage so far in this race. You're going to need some more of that as that 90 laps goes down. So as tempting as it is, you do have to show some restraint.
I don't recall, guys, a first few laps of Barber where guys are pressing this hard, this early on their cars. This is full send mode here. Absolutely max power, max fuel usage, and max tire usage. The Firestones are coming alive right now.
And I'll tell you what I like about that. That tells me that all these teams are committed to that 3-stop strategy. No one's trying to string out a 2-stop. These drivers aren't cruising around. They are pedal to the metal, full tilt, and that's what drivers like to do. That's what fans like to see.
Top 3 finishers last year all won it with a 3-stop strategy. The numbers don't lie, Will. They know what they need to do to win today.
Palou still leads from McLaughlin, but that is your man on the move. Alexander Rossi taking the fight to his former team, trying to get the moves on Pato O'Ward.
Dear friend, if you want to feel better, don't let the devil make you toss this letter. If you've been crossed up by hoodoo, voodoo, the wizard or the lizard, you got family trouble.
Welcome back to the Children's of Alabama Indy Grand Prix, where the pace and the action has been fast and furious. Your pole sitter Alex Palou pulling out a sizable margin over Scott McLaughlin, 2.9 seconds now his lead, but it's behind that when things have been absolutely fascinating. Alexander Rossi making up a ton of places to sit ninth. Carl Kirkwood making up 4 places. Our second place driver in the championship, he's up to 14th, but losing positions. Joseph Newgarden, guys, down to 15th place. Let's take a look at the driver spotlight sponsored by Honda.
Biggest fear of the sea. Well, it's not the competition, I promise you that. Likes being in the gym. That's pretty fitting for an IndyCar driver. Interstellar, I mean, it looks like he's time traveling right now. He's so far in. I don't know, I'm running out of jokes to make on that, but.
Well, I like it, you know. Loves the gym because he can control it. The sea, a lot of unknown. You don't really know what's down there. This is a guy that likes to control every element of his sphere to perfection. He's doing it right now with that 3.2-second lead over Team Penske's Scott McLaughlin. The hands ultra precise, the placement of the car so consistently perfect lap after lap, but a long and very challenging race to play out, especially when we get to pit stops. When do you pit and how do you blend out in traffic? At the back of the field, these two cats, Scott Dixon and Marcus Ericsson, both multi-time IndyCar race winners, are dead last in this field right now. Maybe that's because they are trying to go much farther and only make this race on 2 stops. We can watch and listen to this PNC Bank onboard to see if Dixon's saving mad fuel.
It sounds pretty coasty, Townsend, because here's the thing. As we just mentioned, with the pace that we're seeing up front, a lot of these guys, you can tell, are committed to that 3-stopper. On paper, it is faster. You need some yellows to get this 2-stopper to work. But if you're starting back on the second last row of the grid like Scott Dixon was, you can't do the same as all the cars in front of you. You have to do something different. They are rolling the dice and hoping the 2 works.
And what they will do, if it is a 2-stopper for Dixon and Ericsson, is they will wait until everybody else up front pits for their first of the 3 stops, and then they will press like crazy. But that is not what Marcus Ericsson is doing. He pits, gets the harder black tire off, the softer reds go on.
And it looked like there was a lot of grass all over those tires that he just took off. I'm wondering if he's run off the track. It looked like it's...
Sometimes that's on a pit in. He was shortcutting the grass a little bit, trying to shave a few hundredths of a second.
Okay, but look, this isn't terrible either. Now Ericsson has brand new soft tires. He has nothing but clean air in front of him. He can rip out a ton of fast laps here and still only try to do 2 more stops. I know it makes it a 3, but a yellow brings him in. He's already satisfied the tire rule. You have to run at least 2 laps on each type of tire. The primary, definitely the dislike tire, the alternate, the red sidewall, that's the preferred tire. So he's got the hard part out of the way now. He can just run on reds all day.
Guy that we're watching now, Colton Herta, how does he hang on with the harder tire? 6.5 seconds back of Palou. Palou will have to run that hard tire at some point during the race as we ride on board. And you see the rules for each event. You get 5 sets of each compound, but you have to run 1 of each in the race. Red tires, the soft tire, we think is the faster and more durable with speed all day today.
Cambridge driver has been quick all season long, and qualifying hasn't started worse than 4th, but the results on Sunday have been sort of hit and miss. It's 7th in the championship right now, hoping for a big chunk of points today.
With the strategy that he employed at St. Petersburg in the opening round of the season, he should have been leading the group.
Doing really good here. We're up to 2.5 on Herta. We're up to 5 seconds already on Wheel. Great lap there. Just do that pace there. That's perfect. Copy that. Stay up with your bars here.
We're monitoring everything, dude. Just keep doing what you're doing. Balance adjustment. Understood.
Okay, blue 8, blue 8. Yeah, it's okay. We're okay on pace right now. Only 2 cars ran quicker than you that lap.
Close the gap to Nolan as close as you can. Close to Nolan. Fox. We have a nice opening here. Nice TV on the mark. We have new alternate tires. No changes. 3, 2, 1 on the mark. Clutch. All clear, all clear. Push. We'll use an overtake on the outlap. clear. Nobody back there. Just keep it warm. Good gap. Left guard is hitting. No one stayed out. Focus on these out laps.
Yes, copy. Procedure wheel right now. Copy. Use the overtake. We're going to pit on this lap. We're going to pit on this lap.
Stay efficient overtake here. No one is hitting this lap.
Okay, wide open here. 3, 2, 1. Clear. We went to blacks. We didn't add wing. Overtake. White line.
You'll be clear
right
by
there.
the exit.
5 to Schwartzman.
Just gonna leave it in row. On your road. Look after tires here. It's gonna be a long stint. DK is hitting now. Let's just stay as close to Lundgaard as we can. You'll likely see BK hit out. You're clear. You behind you.
Okay, efficient overtake here. Keep going here.
We are stuck.
Guys are starting to cycle now.
Fuel.
Doing really good here, Scotty. Keep her up.
BK is plus 2 seconds on what we believe is fuel alternate. Just take care of the tires, take care of the fuel. Doing a good job.
Probably one more lap before we get pressures up. 30 cycles now. Just good laps here. That's wheel behind you on red.
Go grade 6 here, grade 6.
Abel is going to pick this lap. Yeah, black pace wasn't bad compared to the reds, really. We're good now. Just keep your going here. Get into your rhythm. We're P3 on our strategy right now. P3, we're chasing Herta.
Rossi is now the car behind. He just came out of the pit. New red. Now the car behind again, plus 2.5. That's a very good fuel number. If you can give us that and keep up.
Copy. doing fine here. We're doing fine. We're P3. We'll get through this. Take your front up to 4 and your rear to 1. In front of you is only 1/10 quicker than you are on red. You're fine. Will's overtake is 1:54, so he's 5 seconds less than you. You're doing good.
In front of you is Lundgaard, Power, McLaughlin. McLaughlin is on prime and struggling a bit. Behind you is VK, then Armstrong, both on alt.
We'll go red 3, red 3.
Currently P6 with 15 more laps.
Your lap was quicker than Herta on that lap. Our plan is here when we stop, we're going to put a little front wing, but we'll leave the front bar up. That should give you some help in the push, but you keep the rear tires with it. Still quicker than Herta there. Great job. There you go. You're doing really, really good here. You're pulling a little bit off wheel. Great job. starters, and you're a little bit quicker than Will. Great job. You're plus 1 second off Will. Blue 8, blue 8. Great job, great job. Slowly catching Herta up there. Fantastic.
Copy, understood.
Okay, copy that. Blue 7.
Close the gap to power.
Blue 12.
Drain 30 when you can.
Really, really good job. Great job.
As close as you can to power, you're going to hit this lap.
Copy, boss.
We are going to use all. Probably boxing.
Good max overtake here. Max overtake. We're bidding on this lap.
We're going to have an open in. Nice and easy on the mark. 3, 2, 1, on the mark. Clutch. One outside. All clear, all clear. You will both be fighting with the run guard on the exit. Driver right, driver, yep, you're clear by 2. Clear by 2, he's on a hot lap. 2 back. 2 back. Closing.
Great job there. Okay, we're going to go to sticker reds here. You're going to get traffic at the end. It looks like the sticker reds are staying with us. I would leave your bars where you're at. We're going to give you a turn front wing.
Stay close to run guard and power. You'll see him on the exit.
3, 2, 1. All clear, all clear. The white line on exit, you're going to have to get rid of him. Corner, clear.
You're all clear. All clear. Good job.
All right, yeah. Overtake lap here. 7's at speed here.
On position, get around as quick as you can. Overcutting as close as you can to power.
Equally spaced back to power. Both 7 and 12 are on red. Probably 2 more laps here.
Green is on you, Salt.
Okay, meet turn at exit here. PK. All clear. Beat them both out.
Clear. Herta just came out of the pit. Behind you, two.
Okay, just stay with Lundgaard there. Grid 3. Okay, settle in. Great sequence there. We're still P3. Lundgaard has to save a little bit of fuel. He stopped 2 laps before us. We do not. Got a 3-second gap back to VK. Great job here. Just stay with Lundgaard there. Save the rear tires.
We have the
Before stickers.
overtake remaining. Say again. We have the least amount of overtake remaining.
Lundgaard had an 80 on his overtake and 90 behind.
Outside, just came out of the pit. You're clear. Pulling away. 2 back. 3 back.
Grid 4 when you can. here. Still P3 on our strategy. We're looking great here.
Still grade 4 when you can, grade 4. Rossi behind has not run primes yet.
Still got 3.2 behind. Great job.
Grade 5 when you can, grade 5.
Okay, copy that. Yeah, fantastic here. Doing great.
We're just trying to open ourselves up here, Pato. If you can get 88 or better, that's great, but we don't want to lose contact with powers.
Maintaining 3.5 out back. Great job. Blue 8.
Roughly 10 more, roughly 10 more.
quickest car that lap, quickest car.
Able on an outlap.
Yeah, copy. Still quickest car on track.
Able instructed to let us by.
Okay, we can do Grand Prix now. Yeah, copy that. We'll give you a little bit. Remember, these will be used going on, but it'll be a shorter stint. You're still in the fastest car out there right now. In front, a lap down, he should let you through. You can overtake if you want to get by him. is so good. We changed a little bit here. We're going to extend. We're on a blue 7 now.
Would like one more lap. Would like at least one more lap. Now it's a similar number to the morning warm-up.
That's Forstman. Did you use overtake when you get there?
One more lap.
Looks like after the wheel is over. The wheel is 10 seconds. The gap to VK behind you is 6.
One more. Understood.
No, just use the overtake to get rid of him. Don't want to pit yet. We got plenty of overtake to use up here. Go ahead.
Understood. Yes, boss. We will need to push on the outlap. Rossi is going to overcut. We have a nice opening.
You're still quicker than the guys behind you.
Go to new red. 3, 2, 1. On the mark. Clutch. All clear. Push. At some point we will have to fuel save, but we need to push to protect against Rossi overcut. All clear. Push. Clear back to warm. Rossi will have to run time.
Great job here. Great job. I went blue 12 here.
Rossi the 69.9. just so you know. Foster ahead is an out lap. He is a lap down.
Red 2, we're pitting on this lap. Red 2, we're pitting on this lap.
He just had a slow stop. It'll be slow stop it out. He is on new alternate. Rossi was a 70.0. All clear. Power's in front of you.
Okay, great job here. We're wide open here. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Clear. Okay, not too hard on these. Bring them up nice. Don't worry about the 30 car going through turn 1 now. That's our Becky Princess on red. Just out of 3. Devin is a lap down to us. So what we're going to do here, everybody cycled. So what we're going to do is we need to get through the last 23 laps on these tires. They are used, so you just need to take your time on them. Right now you have a 7-second lead over P4.
Rossi has pitted.
Lisa Bissett. Yes, it's a used set. The used set's got 1.5 laps on it.
Rossi will be on hit out on new prime.
Don't worry about Devlin. If he wants to screw around, let him by. But your pace should be better than him. The 51 in front of you is a command blue, so once you get to him, he will move.
Behind you.
Yeah, will do. Right now you've got a 12-second lead on him. PRP3.
This is likely grade 6, 85.3 to the end.
But if you want to protect the rears, we should go to 5 of the front, or we did give you a half a turn of hot wind.
The pit sequence is over. We are currently P6. There are 21 laps to go. We need 85.3 to the end. Rossi behind is new prime.
keep you updated. Right now you're 11 seconds in front of him, 11 seconds. We can go to red 2 and run red 2 to the end of the race.
Plus 4.5. There are 19 laps to go.
Okay, 19 to go here. Great jump. Got 9.7 out back to VK. Seconds out back, he's doing a 69.5, great jump. P1 is going to let you by.
Need a little better on fuel.
About a little bit of blue 12 to help you out here. Okay, good gap here. Nice clean air. but you're in the open now. Okay, 15 to go, 7.5 to DK. We send it down to him. Matching right now to VK's lap time. Matching VK, you're still 7.5 seconds. Matches with VK. Perfect job here from 7.5. Your lap was the quickest lap of anybody that lap. Got this, 12 to go here. drivers out. Okay, good job. Just back into your rhythm now. Pull back.
Now to the end, you keep a little bit more.
That group in front of you is being held up at 28. He's a lap down with a broken wing at the front of it. 9 to go. Still got 6.5 out back. Doing 70.1 to go. Okay, 7 to go, plus 5 seconds. 5 back. seconds. Got eye out between you and him. Four to go.
Has 40 seconds, Power has 30 seconds.
Three to go, plus 3. Back there. One more lap, please. Okay, he's got 18 seconds of overtake.
White flag, white flag.
3 in line.
No fuel concern, no fuel concern. Hold out.
checkered flag. Great job. Great job there. P3. Great job there.
Checkered flag, bud. Checkered flag. P6. Stop at turn 1 exit, please. Pull off. Turn 1 exit. We got it.
Yeah, no, we knew we were going to catch those guys. It was just, yeah, the mess. But you did pick through it, so that's what we asked.
Yeah, good stuff. Good everything. Good job. Thanks for sticking with it. Yeah. The Penske really held up everyone there.
Working at it.
Good job. Good P6.
No grip band all day.
Yes. Yeah, good job. All right, good. Good today. All good, my friend. All good. Next 2 races are a lot of fun. It was a good day from where we started, how the weekend was going. So we'll move on, take the points. Great job by everyone. 6 points.
Let me check here.
Turn the car all the way off.
Don't forget, when you get to pit lane, you stop driver's right about a third of the way down. You see the yellow shirts, then it'll stop you. So it was Palu, Lundgaard, you, DK, Will, Pato, Herta, Rossi, Siegel, and Joseph was 10th. Hard to believe no yellows again. Yeah, the product. Yeah, you see Lundgaard there, just parking behind Lundgaard about a third of the way up. We're 5th in points. It looks like tied with Rovenquist. Oh, by the way, I just wanted you to know you led 3 laps today, too.